Hey, what is everybody? This is your boy, Nowonshall, coming at you with yet another Star Trek Fleet Command video today. Well, the server's been down about an hour now, give or take. So today we're going to talk about the new arc that's coming out, is Gorn Invasion Part 2. So we'll be going over the new officers that are coming, the new primes, the new artifacts, the ship, like a lot of us have seen in the previous day. I didn't want to do a video on that because I was going to bring it into this video, and then we'll do something else later, the next following day, about the ship, because it's going to be something interesting to go over in the game. So before we get into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification down below. Don't forget to leave a comment if you guys would like. There are donation links if you'd like to donate. You don't have to, just putting it out there. So let's hop into the content. The first thing we're going to talk about is going to be, let's see. We're going to talk about the officers right away. So we have two new officers coming to the game. Is Strange New World James Kirk. His Captain Maneuver is Command Prodigy. Reduces shield mitigation of non-Armada hostiles by 40, 30, and 15. That is based off of synergy, based off the Strange New World officers that you are using. His officer ability is Phaser Bank Operator. Increases base weapon damage versus non-Armada hostiles by 200, 600, 1200, 2000, or 3500 based off his officer tier. Which that one's interesting, the base weapon damage. And that's a massive jump. So our next one we're going to be looking at is Officer. Ours is going to be Strange New World Pella. I can't remember say her name. Her officer ability is Brain Melting Secrets. Reduces isolated damage received from non-Armada hostiles. -2, -5, -10, -15, -20%. That's good. We don't really have any isolated defense officers. There's none, so it's going to be Gorn and maybe PvP because it's not really specific on that one. That is an interesting officer. The below deck ability is an interesting one too. Basically the same one is Perpetually Bored. Increases isolate defense versus non-Armada hostiles. 10, 15, 25, or 25, or 10, 25, 45, 70, 100. That's interesting. So I'm going to leave the screen up for that, and we'll go over the primes that are coming out. So we have a new Prime G3 through G5 research cost efficiency. So it is a increased G3 to G5 research cost efficiency. Rank 1 is 200% and rank 2 is 450. So there are two levels of this prime. Then we have Prime Wartime Morale. Increases base isolated damage by 20% while your ship has morale. That's interesting, but wish it wasn't a prime. And then we're going to have Prime nodes, new Prime nodes coming out, more of them. So Prime Federation, Klingon, Romulan Tribute increases faction rep from hostiles and grants a free daily chest of rep and credits, or at 350% at rank 7. Wow. And then there's going to be Prime Temporal Disturbance or Disruptors. Increases base amount of temporal disruptors received from daily claim in X Borg faction store by 300%. All right, let's see what's our next one we're going to look at. So I'm going to show you the avatars. If I can find them, let's minimize this. And we're going to look at the avatars here. Some of the avatars were coming out. Where is officers at? Let me close out the officers. Here's some of them that we're getting right now. So Pella, Strange New World, Kirk. We're going to get the ship, and we're going to get a Gorn, which is cool. And then let's close that one out for it. We have some frames coming in, which I do like the frames. They're going to be something interesting to go after. We have no new hostiles, but we do have primes. I don't have anything on primes. Research, no. I had one. So here's the artifact that's coming out. And let me find the artifact for you guys. It's an isolitic one, if I remember right. Where did it go? The prime. I need to find it on my sheet, my little cheat sheet I have in front of me. Where'd it go? It's weird. I don't see it. Maybe I'm blind. My computer's like slow too while doing this, but I think the gist of it is going to be, I thought it was going to be isolated base, if I remember right. It's isolated damage base. Sorry for the disruptance. I'm not going to even cut this part out because, as you guys know, I record everything live. I can't believe I don't see it here. It's probably blind. probably blind. It's an isolated based one, if I remember right when I was reading it. The next thing we're to look at is going to be, we look at the frames, the hostiles. We have some refits coming to the game. So we have a Monavine refit that is coming to the game. Let me go back to the beginning of this to grab that information for y'all. I know this is not the normal Nowonshall write-up, but this is not all written by me. So it provides players with a continued usage of Monavine through the G6 levels. Sigma resources added to Queen's Failure in the claims, and then burning 2 PvE hostiles. So it's like a G6 thing, but then it adds burning to it, which is going to be nice, which is going to use isolated stuff or isolated cascade, which would be great if you have that. And now we're going to go into the ship. So we're going to use Scopely's doc on this one directly because they released information on it last night. So you might as well just use it. So, and I'll do the read the step-by-step on it. So as Gorn Invasion Arc continues, the time for the counterattack has come. These crafty, dangerous adversaries are about to have their own weaponry turned against them. To fight against the Gorn Commander the Gorn Commander can now construct a Gorn Eviscerator, a powerful anti-Gorn warship that also functions as an Alliance support ship. The Gorn Eviscerator can first be constructed at Ops 40 and can be upgraded to a maximum of 15 tiers. So, looks pretty sick. It's just like a modified, it has some warp nacelles. It looks like a stolen Gorn ship. So fight back the invasion. The Gorn Eviscerator primary purpose in battle is against Gorn hostiles that invaded the galaxy at the start of the arc. The ship is equipped with powerful anti-Gorn isolated weapons represented by one of its ship abilities, Hunt the Hunter. This ability will provide a overwhelming isolated damage or an excess of what the available anywhere else, but only against Gorn, regardless of the isolated artifacts, officers, or at your disposal. The Gorn Eviscerator will allow anyone to fight the Gorn efficiently. So unlock the secrets. In addition to using the fighting back against the Gorn, owning the ship will upgrades for isolated refinery. You have seen the Violet Isomatter, but now there's a small chance to get an Apex Isomatter that begun to detect in the Gorn invaders. Hostiles Righteous Extraction. The Gorn ship's second ability will amplify the small amount of Apex Isomatter that will defeat the Gorn hunters. So it is used from it. So basically, kill the hunters that we already had. You get the Apex from it. Then you can trade it in for you can refine it, and then you can get parts to upgrade the ship. And then, oh yeah, here's the thing about the artifact. Sorry, I knew I read it somewhere. So it says with Apex Isomatter, access to Eviscerator Refinery under Isomatter tab and begin claim rewards. Eviscerator Refinery will provide you with a Gorn Eviscerator parts as needed to upgrade the ship, as well as 3 other exciting helpful things. I'm not going to even say that word. So Flesquet artifact, I don't know, behind the acquired by the refinery, the shards of Eviscerator Refinery provides extremely powerful PvP isolated defense boost for your fleet, starting at 30%. The effect groans of imposing 200% at the maximum level 20. Apex recruits, which I'm not sure what this is going to say. Oh, it's a Strange New World officers. So this is going to let you recruit Strange New World officers through it. They have Apex ship parts, which it says you can trade refinery for ship parts until tier 6. You can exchange G4 for G4 ship parts after tier 7, G5 after tier blah blah blah. It's after level 61, op 61. It's going to be G6 parts. So we have spaceships. This one that is interesting to me because it is basically a Discovery 2.0, which is going to be nice, and it's going to be more helpful for your alliance and your team. So the reading on it opens a spatial rift in a system Gorn Eviscerator is currently in. This can be used by your own ships and other alliance members. Travel there instantly. Any ship can travel through the spatial rift. It is granted free instant recall. So no matter how far it is, you get an instant recall back to your base, which is awesome. And then it says the Gorn Eviscerator can also instantly warp to any system with a warp range. Cool. Basically like the skin we got for the Discovery, and basically like for the Borg Cube skin. So for moving your entire fleet at once, allowing alliance mates to join you in a system that they might not otherwise be able to reach. The spatial rip powers is sure change its way to travel the galaxy. Don't worry about stranding anyone. The instant recall granted upon traveling through the rip, I want to call it rift for some reason, is not affected by warp range. Alliance with a Gorn Eviscerator can now perform complex fleet maneuvers such as assembling immediately for Armada combat as long as there's an Eviscerator present to open a rip assisting lower level members relocating to places they couldn't ordinarily reach, instantly mustering depending on the assault or launch. It is time to fight back. So my question is, with this rip in space, could you move your station out there as further? But then how would you get back? I hope Scopely's worked that thing out, because like there was a massive raid on my server during incursions, which it was in G6 space. So if this can open that portal, which would invite your whole server to raid or do armadas or do really anything otherwise in the game, to me, this is a interesting ship to what it brings to the game. Too bad it can't be used for PvP, but it is what it is. Officers are nice. I think this is going to be a good arc, and it's going to be an interesting arc, even though it was a Gorn arc, which they pulled PvP into it, but we have PvE stuff. Yeah, but anyways, this is your boy Nowonshall signing out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification down below. Remember, below that, don't forget to leave a comment what you think about the arc or what you think in general. And don't forget, there are donation links listed down below: PayPal, Cashapp, and Venmo if you do want to donate. All right, guys, it is Nowonshall signing out. Peace out. Have a wonderful day.